Jake and I are back on the trail together, and right now we're on Cap's Ridge Trail, which is 2.4 up to Jefferson, where the weather's not really holding out for us today. Rained on the way in. Wasn't supposed to rain till 1-ish. It's 7:30 now. Ooh. So if we make it up to Jefferson today, this will finish off my 48 finally, a year later, putting these mountains off forever. So we'll see how it works out. I expect this trail to be quite steep and brutal. We'll know soon. Go for part 2 of yet another hike. I forgot to check my doors if they were locked the last hike, and this hike I left my phone sitting on the trunk of the car. I don't know how far we were up because I didn't have my GPS to know. So anyways, I left Jake up there, ran back down to get my phone. Still here, nobody's showing up at the trailhead since we left. So like I said before, weather could be a factor today. It's supposed to be 40-mile-an-hour winds up on the Prezzies, which is about as much as I like to deal with. I've done higher gusts, but I think we're not going to get any views today. But it's supposed to be like 50 degrees up there, which would be sweet because it's humid today. And Jefferson Notch Trailhead, I think is what it's called, is the highest trailhead in the Whites. I'll get video of a sign when we leave. Forgot to get it on the way in. Whoa. And so, like I said, this trail is 2.4 miles, Cap's Ridge Trail, and it's also on the terrifying 25. So those usually not too terrifying, but usually are kind of tough. So probably gonna work for this 2.4 miles today. Right now it's all woodsy, and I think it stays like this till we break tree line. Obviously woods on till the tree line, right? But anyways, check in when we get to something exciting. So here we are at the first viewpoint, right before the intersection to the Link Trail. As you can see, just lovely. So here we are at the summit of Mount Jefferson. That's where we are, Jefferson, right? According to this GPS, 2.3 miles here. We went up Caps Ridge. It was a cool trail. Can't see more than, I don't know, what, 20 feet, 30 feet? 20 or 30 feet visibility. We're definitely in the clouds, so I'm not hopeful for any good views. But it was fun getting up the trail. We might look for a different way down though, because these rocks are slippery today, and it's supposed to rain eventually. But we're gonna look around and see. Oh, and the views are gone. Oh no, they're running away. No, and they're gone. Too late for the camera. Trail. We decided not to go back down Caps Ridge, so we cut across the Gulf. What the heck was the name of that trail? Basically, Gulf side with basically the AT, and now we're working our way down. Now we're working our way down the Jewel Trail. We had views there for a second. That's why we stopped. By the time we got his camera out, the views were gone. We've seen a couple of people up here, but not many. Some trail runners doing the Prezi, some campers thinking about bailing because of the wind up there, and a couple other people that didn't check the weather and they're heading up. So who knows? We're heading down. Little road walk to back to the car. Down on the Jewel Trail, halfway about. This trail is a total bore fest. The forest isn't even pretty here. The most exciting thing we've seen or heard, I guess, because we didn't actually see it, was we heard the cog going either up or down, and thought we were going to get to see that. And it was a view of that area for about a minute, and then we turned off before it came by, so we need to see the cog. So we might drive around and see if we can at least see one go up. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I don't think he's ever seen it. So, and I don't remember if I mentioned, but today was my New Hampshire 48 4,000 footer finished the AMC list, and ironically, I'm at 48 72 for the trail rights list. So I didn't plan that, but it worked out. And anyways, so we're gonna probably have another mile, and we're hopefully turning onto a trail I think is there. It's called the Boundary Line Trail, and that's another, I think, mile-ish, and that cuts back over to Jefferson Notch Road, and then according to the map it's 1.4 miles back to our car on Jefferson Notch, if we can't hitchhike. I'm gonna try to hitch, but nobody wants to pick us up. But anyways, until something exciting happens, which probably will be when we get in the car, drive back to the cog and watch the cog go up. No, it's this way. I don't think we're hitchhiking. So, here we are. Let's try it one more time. Here we are. Doing a 1.4 mile road walk. As you can see, there's no Jake. Because I got heading up this hill, because of course the road is going uphill. Highest trailhead in the Whites. Which way do you think the road would go? But anyways, I'm heading up and realized I left the key to the car in the pack. So I had to turn around and go back for the second time during this hike. But anyways, it was a good hike. Got a little nervous a couple times, you know, which I always do when I'm hiking with my child. It got really windy. The news had said, or the weather said, you know, maybe, I think it was like 40-mile-an-hour winds. I've been in 40-mile-an-hour winds, and that got pretty windy there for a while, and you couldn't see more than 20 feet in front of you. But we saw other people up there. Some people admitted they hadn't even checked the weather. That sun's probably right in my camera. Others didn't seem concerned. So who knows? Like I said, I always kind of worry when I'm with my kid. But we made it, lived. My 48's done. So I have some street cred now finally. I've been holding off finishing for about 6 months now. Like 5 mountains to do. Jefferson was one of them, of course. Owl's Head, which I'm doing again next weekend. Cabot, which my friends made me do. Gale Head and Garfield, and then I went and did a Pemi loop and did Garfield and skipped Gale Head because I had done it already and it was pretty lame. But plan on doing another Pemi in October. Jake's sister's coming up. I think we convinced her to go. Waiting for a car to come so I can hitchhike here. Hopefully we'll do that again, but I will do Garfield this time because I've been working on a 4-season list. I do not have it for fall. So, might be a video of Garfield coming, if I can keep my cameras alive. My knob's getting tight on my pole. So, anyways, I'm gonna suck it up, get up this mile uphill road walk, and then we're gonna go down and check the cog out. Hopefully one will be going up, but as you can see, sunny skies. It wasn't like that at the top of the mountain. So, I wish them luck. Reports were saying thunder, lightning and thunder, like a 40% chance after 1 o'clock. So we saw people heading up, and it's 1 o'clock now. So maybe nothing. 30% might mean 0%.